Y'all, we got an OG in the screen, y'all. OG, a legend, one of the originals. Grudge racers. Mr. Tony Bynes, what's going on, man?
What's up, boss man? What's up?
Man, I'm chilling, man. I woke up, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just blessed to be here with you, man. We down here in DMV. DMV, how you liking it down here?
I like Virginia. Virginia pretty good.
Yeah.
Always treat me right.
Yeah. I was watching the video the other day when you ran, I think it was Virginia Slim.
Oh yeah, Virginia Slim.
With Gangsta Boo. Boo too.
That was Richmond, Virginia.
Yep. Was that Richmond? I
Yeah.
thought that was VMP.
That's Richmond,
Oh,
ain't it?
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, right in Richmond, whatever.
VMP, yeah, man. Well, you and Cowboy, y'all was on, was it Virginia Slim? Hard, boy.
Oh, always. I don't know where he at today. We up here now. I wonder where he at today.
Yeah. But yeah, so, man, tell my people how you really got started with the racing stuff, man. I know you've been around for a long time.
Oh, so. Yeah, well, shit. Started by probably when I was about 13 years old, racing bicycles and stuff. Just love racing all the bicycles, running feet first and then bicycles next.
Yeah.
Then started racing motorcycles when I got about 16, 17.
Yeah.
Then jumped up the cars when I got about 20. Oh, yeah.
So what was your first car you had?
Oh, it was a 1970 Nova.
1970 Nova. That was
air shots on it, jacked up in the back and all.
Yeah.
Blue.
You was grudge racing there? You were racing for money in there?
Vinyl top, small block 400 in it. Ran pretty good.
Hey, so do you remember your first ever grudge race?
Man, you got to say it. Well, you call my grudge. Me and my cousins, we used to race in the street, you know.
Yeah.
Look, you know, he had a 69 Grand Prix, had a 70 Grand Prix.
Yeah.
You know, the single traction, blowing it just burning the tires all the way through the almost race and stuff. Having fun, you know.
But y'all weren't racing for money?
Oh, yeah, we racing. We want no money and that shit.
Oh,
we had
okay.
no money to race.
Well, I'm saying, do you remember your first race where you put up some money and another person put up some money and y'all?
Oh, man, it's been so long ago. That probably been back in the old days.
Yeah.
We running Mike Bell and over to Jackson, you know. Everybody don't know shit. Jackson, I've been going to Jackson probably over 30 years, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, when I go to Jackson now, that's my home track. If I go to Jackson now, I don't see nobody there now that was there when I started going there. First cousin, I guess got me fantasized with cars. He had a 1969 Dodge Charger, hideaway headlights.
Mm-hmm.
At the time I saw that car, I fell in love with it. And his name was Elwood. And I guess that what got me into fast cars and stuff.
Fast cars, okay. You originally from Georgia, though, right?
I was born in New York.
But
I came down to Georgia about 7 years old.
7 years old. Okay. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. What inspired you to kind of like start racing and stuff? Even though I know you talked about your cousin and everything. What inspired you to do this? Like, just get into racing?
I don't know. I guess it was born in my blood, you know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody else in my family really grudge race, you know, and stuff. I just liked it, you know. It wasn't this one thing. It wasn't one particular thing that inspired me.
Yeah.
I just liked doing it. Once I started racing, like a disease, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Locked down with it.
So you considered, like I asked Dog this too, you considered one of the OGs in racing, in grudge racing.
Right, uh-huh.
So how does that feel to be considered one of the top dogs when it comes to grudge racing? Like, different racing, you got NHRA and you got Tony Schumacher, this and that, then you got grudge racing. I feel you like the top dog when it comes to you, Dog, and others are like the top dog when it comes to grudge racing.
Right.
So how does it feel to be a top dog when it comes to a certain like grudge racing, certain type of racing?
Well, I remember when we first started racing, there was no such thing as grudge. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know about grudge racing, but we first started racing. Everybody jump in the racing game now. They call it grudge racing, but we was racing even before it was grudge racing. Mm-hmm. Then by over a period of time, I think Rock had his first grudge fest. Then that's when it took off. Then grudge racing. Grudge. We want to grudge. Do you want to grudge? But I remember times we were racing. It wasn't even about grudge. It was just we wanted to race each other.
Yeah. Okay. So Rock. So what was your first show you went to? Like,
Rock had the first official grudge fest.
Oh, so
South Carolina.
Oh.
And he first one called it a grudge fest. There wasn't no such thing about nothing before Rock. Rock had a grudge fest, and that's where it come from. Grudge fest. Rock had the first one at Jackson. Then everybody took it from there.
So Rock started it.
Oh, Rock started the grudge fest.
Okay.
I don't know what gave him the idea. To have a grudge fest, but he's the first one had it at Jackson.
Didn't know that. You
He
just told
first
me
one ran
something.
the track and had a Grudge Fest, had a bunch of cars coming in, racing and stuff, and that's what started really. The Grudge Fest
Didn't
thing.
know that. Did not know that.
Oh yeah, Rock. Yeah, Rock was.
Don't get to him how I whoop your ass.
No, I'll tell him about Rock at the first Grudge Fest.
Yeah. He was on my thing when Tony was mine.
Oh yeah, Rock
Yeah.
had the first Grudge Fest. I gotta give him that credit, you know.
Did not know that.
Then everybody saw how much success he had and saw how many people he had. And
Yeah.
everybody else started from after that, you know.
So, man, while we on the subject, I'm gonna ask you now. Tell me some. You got any stories with Dog?
Oh man, we got too many stories, man.
Like-
Just so many street racing. Started street racing, you know what I'm saying?
You and Dog did?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. See,
Then the street race every other night, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what we did back in the days.
golly.
And it was spraying, horsepower, Wednesday night, Monday night, weekends, anytime we might go talk trash and calling each other on the beeper. We would beep each other. It wasn't no flip, it was beepers then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Say where we gonna meet at and everything. There we go. It's on then.
So I asked a lot of questions. This too, Tony. I just want to get your insight on it. When I ask people, do you think grudge racing is dead? What do you think? What do you think changed from when you started grudge racing to now? And everybody always tell me the same thing: the internet and social media. So what's your take on? Do you think? What do you think changed from when you started grudge racing to now?
Well, the main thing that changed a lot of grudge races. We used to have a grudge fest back in the days, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we used to have about 18, 17, 15 grudge races on a regular grudge fest.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't no shootouts then back in the days. The shootouts stopped a lot of grudge racing. Because people in the shootouts, they racing against each other and that eliminate. But before shootouts, shootouts is good for the game. You know what I'm saying? Have a lot of action going on the track. But before shootouts, you may go to the track and see 20 grudge races
Yeah.
amongst each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And everybody loved that, you know what I'm saying? But the shootouts, they killed half of the grudge races. You still have grudge races now, but them shootouts, they killed a lot of them.
So you said the shootouts, not particularly social media, but shootouts killed it.
Shootouts, yeah. Social media was good for, grudge races, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how you meet a lot of folks.
Oh,
A lot of folks I would have never met had it been for the internet and social media, you know?
so you don't think internet killed
No,
changed?
it helped it. Because, see,
Okay.
people like 6 Mile Randy or people from Texas, Florida, up in DMV, we would have never known each other or intertwined with each other and with social media. I mean, how else would we get in contact with each other if it wasn't social media?
Yeah.
Social media ain't stop grudge racing now.
Well, some people can say phone call, just call somebody.
Yeah,
I'm
but
ju- I'm
you
just-
really got to know what kind of car they got. You don't know if you're not gonna run a ghost car. You got to
Yeah.
have an idea what kind of car a man got before you go locking him in.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody finna go call you from Florida. Hey man, I gotta bring a car up in the race. You gonna come in?
Well, I'm speaking from their point of view, not
Oh
mine.
no.
Yeah.
You can't race nobody. You know what kind of car you got. With social media, you can talk to each other on social media and all that stuff. Talk trash to each other. That's like the preview before the grudge race. So it helps it out. You know what I'm saying? If I get on the phone with you and talk on the internet, we talking shit amongst each other. Social media looking at us talking trash and we locking in money on the internet. That gonna make them come to the race. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if me and you get on the phone, private, and talk to each other, how the fans gonna know we finna race?
Yeah.
They ain't gonna know.
You got a good point.
They ain't gonna know. They ain't gonna know. So social media is really good for the grudge game because that give a lot of everybody got the whole information about who they supposed to race, when they supposed to race, and where they supposed to race at. But if I call you on private and tell me we run each other, how people in Alabama or either Florida gonna know me and you finna race in South Carolina?
Yeah.
That means they're not gonna travel.
Some people can look at social media the new wave of promoting. Cause back then it was giving out flyers and posting flyers on radio shows. So I guess when you put it like a visual, make it visual.
Radio shows, the social media, all that stuff help in grudge racing. It don't hurt it. Nowhere
So-
near could hurt. I don't know how people say how social media gonna hurt grudge racing.
That's interesting. That's
So
interesting.
social media, the fans, them the one that make the grudge fest.
Okay.
Fans come, support the track, support the promoter. But how fans gonna know if more? You can pass out flyers. Some fans find out, but you're not gonna get the whole everybody social media. Because 9 times out of 10, everybody wake up in the morning, what the first thing they do?
Facebook.
Get on social media. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially fans, they want to know, I'm going to go on social media and say, who finna race this weekend? Where they finna race at? Where Prime Time finna race at? Where TMR finna race at this weekend? Let me see who talking trash. Go to my page and see. Tell them where y'all racing at. But if it wasn't social media, how would they get in contact with?
That is true.
Nobody
That's
knows
true.
phone number. Don't know what's going on.
That's true. You put it in a different perspective because everybody kept saying. So I interviewed Stevie Fast. I guess he's kind of like, I ain't gonna say he's an OG, but like he started from Grudge racing. I guess you can call him an OG, whatever, however you want to see it. He said social media kind of not killed it, but he said social media has changed because when somebody take a L now, they bash you all on Facebook and this and that, but it's just part of the game, I guess.
That's part of the game.
Yeah.
Part of the game. Because I know social media, I could tell the difference of the track participation on Thursday night. That's when we race every Thursday night. Me, Stevie, Dog, and all of us. Now, we pop up to the track and race, that's good and fine. But when social media came up, everybody knew about it. Everybody knew about it then. That bring more people to the track and everything. Social media ain't hurt Grudge racing no kind of way whatsoever.
Maybe that's an
For the fans' point of view, you know what I'm saying?
Right. What about from a racer's point? No, not for a racer's point of view either.
But racers too, you know, like they get their fame and everything. You know, racing people. Then after you get through beating somebody, you're gonna talk trash. They're gonna do that regardless.
Right.
Gonna talk trash if you win a race. That's part of the game. You know what I'm saying? That's the fun of the game.
That's interesting. That's interesting. When I post that, I'm interested to see what people got to say about that. Because everybody that's what I'm saying. Like, you the only person that said social media helped the game.
So helped the game.
You know, so that's interesting. That's interesting.
It helped the game because how would we know who to run in Texas? Social media bring us all together.
That's interesting.
In everything. Social media come into politics, advertise for restaurants, all social media help all that. Why do you think everybody be on it?
That's an interesting point.
Don't hurt the game, help the game now.
So when you said shootout racing hurted it.
I heard a lot of the grudge racing.
So, right, the grudge racing, yeah.
Shootouts is good for people that like shootouts. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
As far as grudge races, it stopped a lot of grudge races that possibility could happen. But why would a man wanna look at it like this? I could run this man for shootout for free. Don't have to put my own money up.
Yeah.
Rather than running me and him grudge racing, I'm putting my own money up.
So
it's a lot more intensity when you put your own money up. In a shootout, you may get a free shootout. You racing, la-da-da, it ain't no big thing. But if you got your $2,000 on the line and grudging somebody, it just puts more emphasis in the race. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, so, but, you know, there's only 2 major, really big grudge events. No Guts, No Glory, and Trick or Treat Grudge.
Right.
Like, how can a all grudge event be so successful? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, how can you make because it's only 2 out of the year, you know?
That's right.
Unless I'm missing one, you help me
There's
out.
a lot of grudge events and everything,
But strictly grudge racing, grudge racing. It's only 2 that I know of, you know. There's
2 grudge races when he have his show and Baldwin have their show.
Yeah.
Most be grudge racing. They might have a shootout that one day, but
that's Sunday.
Yeah.
But it didn't start off like that.
All grudge races. Rich sometimes we'd have about 80-some grudge races at his show.
Yeah.
And everybody enjoyed it and everything. They had a good time, and the fans and paid their money. They happy. But it's all many grudge races. But you got shootouts, right?
Yeah.
You got shootouts gonna occupy 4 hours of the shootout right there. Then now, someone may hurt their motor or down the track. You got less grudge races because shootouts.
So, but how do you make a successful, strictly grudge event? How can that come into play?
First thing come into play is social media. If you're gonna have a lot of grudge races, you're gonna get social media, get these races to agree to lock in each other. Social media. So you get about 40, 50 grudge races. Every time somebody locking a grudge race, they put it on Facebook.
They promoting it.
Yeah, they promote it. Put it on social media.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. Social media helps the grudge game. Don't hurt it. So that's the only way you know about a lot of these grudge races through social media. Everybody got Facebook and social media. Twitter, Facebook.
Basically promoting it better on social media. Promoting the grudge. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. All right, we go backtrack a little bit, man. We go backtrack. So wait, who do you think started shootouts? Like, who started the shootouts?
Who started shootouts? I thought Mike Hill started mainly the shootouts, which is like saying Mike Hill got a lot of fans that like shootouts.
Yeah.
Mike Hill kind of started all the shootouts during the Grudge Fest. So
I
you
know.
got a lot of people that come, the fans like saying, it's damn if you don't, damn if you do, damn if you don't. You got a lot of fans come see shootouts, got a lot of fans come see shootouts. But my particular thing I'm trying to tell you is the shootouts stop a lot of grudge races from
Grudges.
happening.
Okay, yeah,
They
yeah.
run each other in the shootout.
Right. Got you. So, man, I want to touch on a few things, man.
Shoot.
So, I really want to get... Yeah, I know you gonna remember this. So, the come to win race between that Dratster and Allen Ibe.
Right.
Tell me about that, man. How did that come into play? That was one of the best videos. Shout out to BET too. The best video. How did that whole thing go down, man? Yeah.
Well, I know me and Big Ball Factor, we used to go at it back in the days.
Yeah,
And he was a good guy. And we started talking trash on social media. We started talking trash on social media, on Facebook, talking trash, talking about what we're going to do. We'll run. And we said Ball Factor's going to run me with his Malibu. And I was going to run him with one of my cars, I think Moneymaker.
Yeah.
All right, so now we talking all this trash to each other. And it got hyped up due to social media again. And now he said, Tony, look here, y'all ain't got nothing in y'all camp. Bring whatever you got. I said, shoot, okay, you bring whatever you got too then. You get back me down. We run each other. We run, come to win then.
Yeah.
We locked in the whole pot, come to win. No 200 on it. We think we locked in the whole $3,000 pot. If you didn't show up, you lost the whole 3,000.
Right.
So I had a friend of mine. We talk all the time on phone and stuff. And I told him, look here, boss, I need you to come down here and be backup. Because I supposed to run Moneymaker. I think it was against I was supposed to run Moneymaker, Michael Mara, against Ball Factor.
Mm-hmm.
But just in case they come with some crazy mess and try to bring something else, I want you for backup. He said, okay, partner, Tony, ain't no problem, no big thing. Just give me a little gas when I come on down just in case they come with something bigger.
Yeah.
So I brought Moneymaker to the track. And there they go, the word that got out, and promo was coming.
Mm-hmm.
I said, man, look at y'all ain't.
So how the
telling
word
me.
get out? How you find out?
Oh, word go around. They can't hold it. They thought they had me on. They thought they had me in the corner. Word gonna get out.
Yeah.
We're gonna fuck Tony.
We're gonna find something out. Yeah.
We're gonna mess him up. So I had a backup plan just in case.
Yeah.
I was supposed to run Moneymaker against Ball Factor, but then they ran Allen Ibe. So that's when I brought my partner with his drysters just in case they come with some, pull a trick like that.
Mm-hmm.
You always got to think ahead in the game.
For sure.
So sure enough, they brought Allen Ibe down there, and I brought the vet down there, and in the story, we won.
Man, that was a legendary video, man. That was a legendary night. Could you say that was one of your most? I know you had a lot of grudge races. Could you say that's one of your most legendary grudge races?
Oh, that was really one of my best grudge races. But everybody behind the scenes, I ain't never said nothing about this, huh? Everybody behind the scenes don't know what backlash we caught off that race. And if you don't believe me, go to YouTube, pull up that race, and just look at all the racist comments we got off of that. I don't know why in the world they thought it was a tragedy to beat them.
Yeah.
But when we beat them, just go to YouTube and y'all look at all the nasty comments some people made, man, because we won that race.
So
You'll be amazed.
What were they saying?
See, a lot of people look at the video, but don't take time to look at the comments.
Yeah.
Look at the comments, you'll see what I'm talking about.
So what were they saying with all that?
Oh man, something like y'all think y'all bad, y'all just lucky, and y'all don't supposed to beat nobody like that. You're talking about y'all.
Yeah.
When he said y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they talking about all that, man. I just hurt me so bad. Everybody see the race, but if they just take time to look at all the bad comments. We got a lot of comments. It's amazing that it's probably about over 1,000 comments on that little race. 60% of them was racist comments.
Dang.
If y'all don't believe me, just everybody look at the video, but they don't go back and look at the comments.
Right.
Go back and look at the comments, you see what I'm talking about. You'll be amazed. You wouldn't believe it.
I'm gonna go back and look because
Yeah,
I never. So I was so young when I seen the video, man.
Right.
So I remember, and then social media, it wasn't as big as it was now. You know what I'm saying? So I was young. I just wanted to see the video.
Can you believe people still make comments on that video as of right now?
Why though? What they like?
I don't know. Let's go and look at them. You'll be amazed. You'll say, man, I never would have thought this.
So did y'all get in trouble for like beating Allen Ibe car?
No, we didn't get in trouble because it was just a grudge race. I'm telling you something. So many of the public
Yeah.
didn't like we beating Allen Iverson now.
Mm.
Or they're looking at it like we just wasn't supposed to beat them.
Right.
Like we ain't have enough money, and we were just too poor to beat them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
that's
you're beating
crazy.
them.
That's
I mean, you're
crazy.
beating them.
Yeah.
We really not supposed to beat them, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you think with your head and not with your pocket.
Yeah.
Not with how much money you got. You know what I'm saying? So we won the race. I felt comfortable with the race. You know, so I bet a lot of money on the side too. I felt comfortable with the race.
Man, that's crazy.
But I brought that pro mod to run my little Camaro car as far as they knew.
Yeah.
And we just caught so much backlash, man. Everybody think it was a good, happy thing, but it's so sad when you read the comments on that race. Just when you go to YouTube and pull that race up and just go to look at the comment section.
I'm gonna look at it. So
that race right there, I got to at least say one thing. There's been a lot of grudge races, videos over the period of time. That video got the most views of any other grudge race video I've seen on the internet yet. Look at the views on it. See, last time it was about so many, over 50,000 views on that one.
But yeah, we did a video with Corn and it got 300,000.
Yeah.
When Corn went to Alabama, it did numbers. It did. We had 300,000. Last time I checked, it was like 300 and some thousand.
Yeah.
But I guess if you want to put it like in the YouTube perspective, that was one of the biggest YouTube grudge race videos.
Yeah, BT made a good grudge race, good video that time.
Yeah. So
I put BT on the map too.
Oh, so talk about it. Talk about it.
Oh yeah, video. That was the most views of any video. BT had made a lot of other videos, but that was the most famous video.
Yeah. So you and BT, y'all had a good relationship whenever.
Yeah. BT just followed action. That's what he did. Followed action.
Yeah.
I hate he don't do it now, but he's followed action. Getting that little Honda Accord and ride.
Hey man, ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, he an OG in the game. I feel like he is, man.
Oh, yeah.
He had a good run. Like, not saying he out of it, but like, well, he just don't do it no more.
Yeah.
But he had a very good run, man. He had a real
BT
good run.
was the first one to get prime time to travel. Because we went down to a little track down there in Mississippi. I forgot the name of
Aberdeen.
Yeah.
Ken and Aberdeen, cause y'all came to Ken before, haven't y'all?
Yeah, Canada. But Aberdeen was the first
Aberdeen.
one that he got us to come down and see. Social media again. He just got in contact. He didn't know me, but he knew me through social media. He called us, said, Tony, would y'all come down to Aberdeen track and do a race down there with us down there? I said, yeah, we'll come. Shit. We traveled down there. Bought us motel room and everything.
So y'all wasn't traveling before that?
No, I wasn't traveling for that.
Oh, for real?
Oh, yeah.
So that's when y'all first started
Yeah,
traveling?
BT the first one got kicked off for traveling.
Oh, shoot. So what was your most interesting...
Under the prime time name.
Right. We're going to talk about that, too. So how did prime time come about? 'Cause I used to
that's
watch
the name
y'all.
I come up with. I just figured, like everybody like to come see us race and stuff, and I figured, well, I like to race during prime time. You know what I'm saying? Doing with I'll make sure all the people are there, and not too late and not too early. That's why I said that's prime time. At least around 8 o'clock in the evening, we like to race during that time between closing and opening. The track open at 4 o'clock and close at 11, 12 o'clock. Right between there's 8 o'clock, which you call that prime time. That's where I got the name from.
That's how you came up with the
That's
name.
where I got the name. Yeah.
So-
Race prime time.
So who were the original members of prime time?
Original members was, I think, me and a few more people that used to help me. Then about 2-3 years later on came Jamie. Jamie and Cowboy came after that, and we had a good time during them times.
But the main three members were you.
You and some more guys didn't pass now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They did now.
Okay.
But it was help out with the pit crew
Right.
and everything.
But I feel like the top, everybody remembers are you, Jamie, and Cowboy.
Oh yeah.
So how did you meet? We're gonna start with Cowboy first, cause I be ready to hit Cowboy. We supposed to be running on feet, but he ain't never want to lock in.
Yeah.
But Cowboy, good people. He funny. So how did you and Cowboy meet? We're gonna start with Cowboy first.
Well, me and Cowboy knew each other way back in the days and everything like that. And then when we started racing, Cowboy started hanging with us, and shit, we were winning money. Cowboy back.
Yeah.
So we was friends ever since then. I mean, Cowboy grew up. He grew up about 8 miles from where I stayed at. Small little town.
You from Augusta, right?
No, I'm originally from Burke County, little town from Augusta. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, I moved to Augusta. In my 20s and 30s.
Right. So he came around. Y'all just started winning money, and he was just hooked on to you since.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So what about Jamie? How did he come around?
Jamie, I met Jamie about 16, 17, somewhere right there. He liked to come to the track. And,
Cause if I'm not mistaken, I didn't mean to cut you off. Cowboy and Jamie, they're related. All right?
No, we're not related. No.
Oh, they're not related?
No related.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
None of us related.
All right, go ahead.
Jamie about 17 and stuff. He's come to the track. You tell us, I could find somebody that liked racing and everything.
Yeah.
And he liked racing. He started hanging out with me and, helping out with it. First, Jamie started out helping out, checking the tires, putting gas in the car, changing spark plugs and all that stuff. But he loved the racing. I tell you, he loved the racing.
Yeah.
So I said, well, shit. Jamie started hanging with us and everything. And then I started showing him how to drive a car. And the main thing I really showed Jamie, he already had driving ability in his blood. But I showed him how to get prepared to race. You know what I'm saying? You just can't jump in a car and race. You got to know how to check the tires. You got to know how to check the plugs. You got to know how to handle a car if it get, crooked and everything like that. So I showed him all that and stuff. And, there it is. You know how he is now.
Yeah. Nah, y'all both definitely still doing y'all thing, man. So I don't know if you want to talk about it or not, but so whatever. So if I'm not mistaken, you went to jail.
Right.
You went to jail, and that was like 4, 5, 6 years ago.
2017.
2017.
Right.
And you got out when?
2019.
2019. So you did 2 years.
Right.
Do you mind asking me if, can I ask you what did you go for? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, it was like saying people bring income tax checks to me and I was cashing them. And, and I guess they had done inflated their money that they made that year and everything like that. Or either they put it in their cousin name and stuff, so I cashed a few of them and stuff.
Oh, okay. So you just basically got caught with.
And it was federal offense.
A federal offense. Okay. So
wasn't that much money, just a federal offense.
Yeah. So and you just happened to get caught. So how was jail life to you?
Oh,
because you went what age?
Huh?
What age did you go?
When this last time?
Yes, sir.
Shit, about 17. I think I was in my 50s.
50s.
Like that, yeah.
So how was that like? And how old are you now, Tony?
I'm 61 now.
She said, "Dang, you only look 61.
No,
That's crazy."
Born in 62.
Dang, you only okay. So how was that like in jail? Like, did you?
Oh, in jail. I mean, I ain't go to no real fenced in prison. I went to a camp and everything.
Okay.
And hanging with the people at the racetrack.
For real?
I know a lot of people that was there anyway.
Yeah. I didn't mean to laugh.
Yeah, I know a lot of people there anyway. Because you got people from Alabama, Georgia, Florida, DMV guys hang together, but all of them knew me anyway, you know what I'm saying? From the internet, social media. And from being to the tracks. Now, I was travel all the time, too, in there. And by the prison I went to, especially with the black guys and the Spanish guys, the half people out there, but they already knew me once I hit the yard,
So when you telling them stories about you racing and all
they
that,
already knew. They already knew.
So you were over there having fun. Not fun, but
well,
like...
it was all right, everybody knew everybody. And we got it. What you need? Need anything? I get my own package in. So everybody, it was just like hanging out to the track.
Yeah, so it wasn't like you were suffering or nothing in
the
jail.
No
you was just chilling there, doing your time, and got out. Yeah. Everybody knew each other. Y'all having a good time. Wasn't no violence or nothing. So y'all was just...
no violence. I ain't getting no violence in the federal prison, but not the one I went to.
Right.
I ain't have no violent offense.
Okay, so how did it, when you got out, you and Jamie were no longer cool?
No longer cool because what happened, which I don't blame him, Jamie had to, do his own thing, you know what I'm saying? Which are only thing I hate because I had built Jamie up to take my spot because I don't like driving right now anyway. But when I got...
Dawg said the same thing. I wonder what that's about. Dawg said the same as that thing.
Yeah, I don't even like driving now, but like saying,
okay.
Because I'm getting up in age, like you're saying.
That's probably
just them doing it so long and so it's just really tiresome, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had done built Jamie up to take my spot because I ain't like driving. But when Jamie got on his own and everything, which is a good thing, you know what I'm saying? You want to expand and everything, get out from under on me and stuff. So I had no problem with that. Really had no problem with that. I might did the same thing,
Yeah. So
you want to get his own name, his own brand.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't like y'all weren't cool.
No, I ain't got no problem with Jamie.
Yeah, cause I know like social media.
Yeah.
y'all, I thought y'all was like.
You just like a son to me. We still like a son to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even with real daddies and real sons, they have problems sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes real daddies, when you have a daughter or son, you know, like you say, they want to get on their own and do their own thing, which, you know, that's life, you know what I'm saying? There's no issue, problem and stuff, but it's just like the competitiveness in both of us, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like, compete against anybody. In the grudge racing, you know, you run your brother, son, anybody. It's grudge racing. After that is over, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all beefing with each other for that time. Then after that, I'm not
just play beefing.
Right. Y'all beefing each other when it's time to race, but after the race, y'all shake hands, hug hands, and
talk trash. Pick at him, he pick at me, I pick at him.
Yeah.
So it's just play beefing. There's no real beefing and nobody fighting and none of that stuff like that. You take your licks, you get beat, go home and recuperate. You know what I'm saying? Regroup. Come back the next day.
It's just two dogs trying to win.
That's just like anybody. I'm. You don't believe it's not. I'm about mostly friends with everybody in the grudge game.
Mm-hmm.
But we ain't friends when we get line up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, I bought parts and motors from all my people I grudge race against. You know what I'm saying? Buy motors, buy cars. I sold them cars, but because grudge racing, there's no friends in grudge racing.
No, for sure.
You got to go and do what you got to do. Trying to kill a man, he's sure trying to kill you.
Yeah. Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
I just social media made it seem like y'all had some type of issue behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
No issue behind the scenes, nothing like that. Because damn near, I counted the other day, anybody in the grudge game that been racing over 10 years, I done raced. Damn near everybody in the grudge game, from Texas, grudge racers, any grudge racers from the DMV, Texas, Florida, I done raced one time or another in my career. Everybody.
So you race everybody in your region.
In
every region.
I was trying to name folks I haven't raced. Maybe some young guys thought now they haven't raced, but everybody that been raced over 10 years, I done raced one time or another.
Dang, that's have you raced corn green?
Oh yeah. Everybody. Race against everybody.
I'm about to think on that, Tony.
Yeah, let's 10 truck, right? We talking about the guy from Twan from Texas.
Lil Blue.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Ah, you showed that. I'm tweaking. I'm tweaking.
Ain't too many people I ain't raced before in the grudge game. You can name any big camps and stuff, I done raced one or the other. You can hardly name nobody I ain't raced before. From the DMV, from Michigan, from Illinois, Indiana, Chicago, Florida, Texas, Mississippi, Alabama,
I'm pretty
South Carolina, North Carolina. One time or another, I done raced somebody in their camp.
Dang.
It's hard to find somebody I ain't raced.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Dang, Tony. I'm really sitting with a legend.
I ain't raced them to everybody. It ain't no hard. Ain't never had to get in no fights with nobody and that stuff. Cause it's just racing. You know what I'm saying?
You ever got in a fight in your life?
No, not racing. I had one little disagreement we had. Me and a friend. We friends now and everything. We was friends before that, but it was over with in a day. You know what I'm saying?
What happened?
Me and a guy. I ain't gonna call his name and stuff. We got in a fight. I guess we both was in our feelings and stuff. There wasn't no fight really. We just wrestled with each other. You know? But it wasn't no fight. It was that over with the next day. I ain't think about it no more.
So, how do you feel about Jamie now? Cause like you said, he went up under your wing. Now he doing his own thing, and y'all both were still like very successful at what y'all do. So how do you feel like that you help? How can I put it? How do you see Jamie now? You know what I'm saying? That what he's doing now. How you see?
When I see Jamie now, I kind of like see myself. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
I see myself. You know, I trained him right. I raised him right.
Yeah.
I mean, I just doing exactly what I've been doing, trying to race and knock somebody's head off. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I ain't got nothing against him. I'm proud of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like I had a lot to do with that.
Yes, sir. Okay. So, who was your biggest rivalry in grudge racing?
Man, so many people.
I know. Tony, you gotta tell me some of them, man.
I got rivalry damn near everybody. Shit, it ain't one particular rivalry, but you know, that's right now. I try to run everybody.
But who do you think like had the most?
Who I had the most fun with a rivalry now? It's beating Jamie them TMR. Yeah. That's about the most funnest people I love to beat. You know what I'm saying?
That was recently too.
Oh yeah.
That was recently too.
Oh yeah. The last time we raced was in I think it was August of last year when I beat him in Jackson.
Yeah. That was recently. So okay. So you can say that's one of your biggest.
Oh, I love rivalry right now. You know what I'm saying? I love to beat them.
Okay, so what was one of your most memorable moments in racing? I know you had a lot.
Yeah,
You can tell me more than one. too.
A lot of them, man. I said about when I beat Allen Ivy, you know, that was one of my big races and shit.
What about with you behind the wheel?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like-
Well, I guess when I beat TMR last year and Jamie, then when I beat them, you know, and everything, they thought they had me in the trick bag, and I really had them in the trick bag. They didn't know it. So I taught them a lot of stuff, but I ain't taught them everything. You know what I'm saying? I ain't taught them everything. I knew what they're gonna do when they come try to run me. And I told them that trick. I taught them to hide a car from the person you're trying to run, get them locked in. I told them that. So I'm expecting that. Because I'm going to show them that. So, you know, I knew they thought they were tricking me, talking about, oh, we got the car and everything. But they don't know, I had them switched up and got another car. They didn't know that. I just painted the car. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know. He thought they was running one car, but they was running another car. They didn't know that. That's the only reason I brought the car to the track that night. I knew this was going to jump at it. If I came at them, it would have been something different. They would have got, you know, red flags. But now I got two Camaros, and they thought they was running the other Camaro, which was slower than the other one. So they figured they'd jump on me trying to get to the track. I had already painted the car and everything, switched up, thinking it was the old car. See, that's why I'm saying I ain't told them everything, you know what I'm saying? I ain't teach them that little trick.
Yeah.
So when they locked me in, when I locked in the 500 on 35 or better, oh, Lord, they think they tricked me. Oh, but I was just waiting on them to bite, you know what I'm saying?
God,
I know it was going to be no real gap. I know it's going to be a gap, you know what I'm saying? Because they were running another car. They didn't think they was running the car they thought they locked in with.
Yeah.
Even though I had the car to the track, and they looked at the car, and that was the car they thought they was racing, but it was another car. It's amazing what painter do.
So you was already plotting on this.
Oh yeah.
You was plotting on it the
I
whole
knew this
time.
was gonna come sooner or later. I thought this was gonna come. I thought they was gonna come 2 weeks later.
Mm-hmm.
But it came early, you know what I'm saying? I figured I had to talk trash and stuff to them and do all that, but there was a step ahead. They just jumped on it that same night.
So walk me down there, because some people might not know in the comment section. Walk me down through that whole process of what happened, because people might not know.
Well, now come I came, Jamie and them, they had me lock in. They locked in a guy named Richard Disher to run me, which they thought they was running the other car.
Yeah.
Richard Disher could beat that other car they thought they was running. So they locked it in, and I went out there and beat them. It wasn't no race. I got out of it at 3:30, still gapped them. Okay, fine. So now they figured they had like a backup car. They're going to bring in Doughboy to try to run me. They figured Doughboy could kill me.
Yeah.
But they don't understand. They thought they was running one car, but it's really actually Alex running another one. And then we locked in the race, and they thought they had locks. They said it's going to gap me and all that stuff. They probably would have gapped the other Camaro.
Yeah.
But they wasn't running that Camaro. They were running another car.
Right.
I mean, they understand. I taught them all this. You know what I'm saying? So they already know. I know. I know what you think I ain't going to know. Jamie ain't going to go out there unless he think if Jamie want to run me, he going to sit back and think. A big race against me, he ain't want to lose because he going to think he got the faster car. He go where he can gap me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's why they locked in the car, because they thought they had Doughboy fast, and so they gapped that Camaro.
Yeah.
But you got to always stay a step ahead of your competition. You always got to do that. So they locked in the race, and I wasn't worried about no race. I didn't know what time it was going to be. Couldn't beat this car here. Mm-hmm. So I did what I had to do, and it's over with. And you know what? They ain't ran me since. I don't know what's wrong. I've been trying to get back race. They ain't ran me since then.
So what you trying to lock in? What you trying to race them with now? What you looking to get now?
They still got the car Doughboy. I told them to give them a get back race.
So you want to do a rematch, basically, with that car?
Oh yeah.
You got any more call-outs in the race game? Who else you looking for in the race game? That you looking to race?
A lot of Dottie, anybody this year.
Anybody this year?
Oh yeah, this year.
Well, what car you bringing?
We got another Camaro coming out this year. It's a 69 Camaro, and I'm still gonna have black gal, but we got another 69 Camaro. We got some races locked in already. You know, I'm trying to do a little different racing this year. I ain't gonna be racing as much, but you know, me and Castle the Cal locked in at Bobby Cole race. Mm-hmm. We locked in 1,000 on 5,000, and they told me, Tony, well, only thing you're gonna do is pay the punk out money. I said, well, lock in the whole 5 then. We can worry about it. If I pay the punk out money, and they locked in the whole 5,000. So we locked in 5,000 on 5,000 or better. I mean, if he don't show up, or if I don't show up, we automatically lose $5,000.
The whole 5,000.
The whole 5. Ain't no 500. Ain't no 1,000. It's the whole 5,000. And we locked in to run Tate at his show in June. Friendly Ghost, White Ghost, whatever it is, against Black Gal or our other Camaro. He can run either or. He gonna run either or. Whatever one we bring. That race locked in 5,000 on 5,000 better.
Golly, so you already locking in races.
Yeah, locking in races.
Months in advance.
That's right. Because the first of the year, I get my schedule out. You know, people that want me to come to their shows and stuff.
Yeah.
And, you know, I have to get them all lined up. You know what I'm saying?
So you just said that that lock-in still 1 on 5, this on that, pay the punk out, this and that. So some people that's not in the grudge game or don't know or even in the grudge game but are uneducated about the rules and stuff like that, that say you're trying to get over them, but really they don't know the rules. How do you feel about that?
Well, you got to know the rules. You know, you learn everything on social media. You know what I'm saying?
Social media, yeah.
Social media, you can learn everything on social media you want to know. Lock in 500 on 5,000 better to the people that don't know. I mean, 2 people locked in $500 and they got to run for 5,000 better. If you locked in 500 on 5,000, you can't get to the track say you want to run 500 on 2,000.
It's already
You already got to run for that 5,000.
Right.
You say, well, man, I ain't got no money. I can't run for 5,000. Well, you lose that $500.
Right. Or even if the dude car break or something like that, or you don't show up, or
you lose that lock in.
Yeah, or you even if you're not in the lanes by a certain time, because now you
lose
put a time on it.
That's
now.
right. You lose the
You know what
punk
I'm
out
saying?
money.
So
Lose the punk out money. That's why I told them, boys, shit, we're gonna race this year. So we locked in the whole pot. You know, so the thing about only thing that stop us from running is the rain.
yeah, right.
You run or pay the money.
Man, I done seen sometimes where people travel from an event, they hours away, and they show a % chance of rain, but neither one of them, one of them, you know, both of them was, I think it was the Beast and...
I don't care what the weatherman say.
Yeah.
If you there, if you ain't there when y'all supposed to run 4 o'clock,
Right.
and you took a chance on it, the weatherman may say it's raining, but if it don't rain, the other man don't want to let you out. You got to pay the punk out money.
Right. But I'm saying it was at one time, they probably got in the way. I think it was the Beast and some other small block car from up here. I think they were supposed to race somewhere. That was the weatherman. The weather was fluctuating,
Right.
And they were like, "Hey, you want to go on and just kill the race?" We're like, "No, I want to race." And they end up showing up to the track and driving hours away, and it rained.
That's right.
Just because they didn't want to pay that punk out,
right.
because it was so much on the line. I think it was.
Then but you lose your money because you don't travel. You still losing. You know what I'm saying? You don't travel.
Yeah.
It costs money to travel.
Yeah, they locked in a big pot. That's what it was.
Right.
So you're not getting over on them. It's just grudge. You know,
That's
it's
right.
grudge just implemented.
Gotta go by the grudge rules.
Right,
Y'all
right.
locked in a race. Y'all locked it in. You locked it in.
So you usually like in, not the number, but you usually do such on this number in the lanes by this 8th mile pro tree or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so because you gotta be careful about what you say when you're trying
When
to
you
lock
lock
in a
in
race.
these races, you put the race on social media too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You locked in this amount of money, this amount of time, and everything, so there won't be no confusion.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen people a lot of times, they forget about what they locked in, or you just go back to social media post,
Yeah.
and you see exactly what you locked in.
Right. Screenshot.
That's right.
Social media.
They kill everything. Social media help grudge racing a whole lot. People don't realize that.
Okay. That's a good point. That was a good point.
Oh yeah.
So
Speaking of rivalries, you know, Jamie was on the morning show, which the morning show booth. A bunch of guys talk on the show all day, call it the morning show, and he said that TM was going to lock down the LBC prime time at Darlington, Owensboro, Jackson, or Twigs. He's going to put his foot on my neck. And I took that personally, you know what I'm saying? So Jamie having a show next week, I will be there. I'm giving him an opportunity to put his foot on my neck next week, next Saturday.
Shoot.
Next Saturday's time, I'll probably pull it into the track.
Oh shoot.
Owensboro, the first ass cutting race of the year.
Oh shoot.
So we're going to see is he serious about putting his foot on prime time next. I'm giving him the opportunity next week.
Okay, we're going to see.
That's what he
We're gonna
said.
see. Yeah.
That's kind of like a threat, ain't it?
Yeah,
That's a call out.
It sounds like it, Tony.
Okay,
It
we'll
sounds
see.
like it, Tony. It
We'll
sounds
see.
like
We're
it.
going to see. We're going to see next week. I ain't got nothing else to do.
So what was your I can't really ask this question. I'm gonna ask it the best way I can because you are an OG. Who are some people that you kind of looked up to when it came to racing? Even though you are an OG in it, who are some people that you looked up to?
I can't put on just one person because
People. It could be multiple people.
oh man, Rock did a lot to the grudge game, and Baldy, and like saying Virginia Slim
Yeah.
from up here. I mean, you got Texas, now Big Jake, you know, he do a lot of grudge racing out there, put a lot of events on. Larry from North Carolina. There's a lot of people that did a lot good for the grudge game. All grudge racers really done contribute to the grudge game, really, some way or the other, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't race by yourself. There ain't no one person going to make the grudge game, because I can go out there and race by myself, I ain't nothing. You got to have somebody to race against.
Yeah, right. So do you think grudge racing is dying now?
No, it's not dying. It's getting better.
Okay. Oh, so you think it's getting better?
Oh, yeah, getting better.
Oh, okay. So explain.
Explain to because you, as of right now, you can see so many people since December. Look at all the cars people done posted they're coming out with next year. They're going to grudge race all the shootouts. Shootouts, you might well admit it, shootouts going to be part of the grudge events too, you know what I'm saying? So you got a lot of people coming out with cars. I'm just amazed how many people coming out with cars this year. Grudge race ain't dying. I've seen people getting all these cars coming out. There's way more grudge cars than it was 10 years ago out in the game. Always from Michigan to Florida, Texas to Georgia.
Yeah, I was testing. I interviewed Dog. He kind of said same thing. He said grudge racing will never die.
No
matter.
No.
Yeah.
I see some of the young guys that's in the grudge racing now and stuff coming out and everything. It's not gonna die.
How you feel about the young cats coming in, man?
They're doing good.
Young cats.
They're doing good for the game.
Who are some of the young people that you got your eyes on now? Not exactly particularly young, but like
you got Josh Lowe. He coming out. He young guy. He's too long started racing and everything. There's a lot of young guys that's racing now.
Yeah. I interviewed a few people. And they said they a lot of them look up to you. They used to watch you back in the day. So how does it feel to have?
A lot of people.
Yeah. But how does it feel to like have? I'm pretty sure you already know you're an OG. But how does it feel to have the young generation looking up to you and knowing that you leading the way?
It feel good. A lot of them come tell me, Tony, you the one got me into racing. You know what I'm saying? Watching your videos and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Watching you, how y'all have fun, how y'all win and stuff. Yeah, a lot of y'all young guys that coming up and we should watch us race and stuff.
Yeah.
And then got into racing.
When I interviewed Dog a couple months ago, I asked him what was his deepest moment in racing, which I'm gonna ask you too. But he said one of his deepest moment in racing was when you had your wreck between the white boys.
Yeah.
So how was that like, man? Did that? Because you had a few wrecks, but that was one of your worst wrecks. I'm assuming, huh?
No, that one of my worst ones. That was a hard wreck, but it wasn't my worst. My worst one was up in Thunder Valley, when you couldn't even recognize the car.
So what happened with that? Like,
it's just had to ran the race and we beat the race and on the stopping area down there. It's a short stopping area down there, and I just started sliding and stuff and come that far from hitting the pole and stuff. But still, though, you look at the car, you couldn't even realize it was a car. I tell you, we saw the picture of the car, you couldn't tell what kind of. If you didn't know the car ahead of time, you looked at the car, you couldn't tell what kind of car it was.
You got a picture of the car?
Yeah, I got it on my Facebook.
You gonna have to send it to me. But yeah, so that was one of your worst.
That was a race right there.
That was during a grudge race too?
Oh yeah.
I
ain't never raced in a shakedown. On shakedown, you always can get out of it and something happen crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How many grudge races you think you had in your time?
Oh man,
Estimate.
Estimate, I say over.
And it don't matter. It can be for $100.
About 550 grudge races probably.
550. Sheesh.
That whole period of time.
God, dog. Okay, so.
Sometimes, we know we was grudge races of the year. Sometimes we would race sometimes 80 races a year. So I probably don't race more than 500 grudge races a time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just don't race on weekends. Y'all racing throughout the week too.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's probably more than that, Tony.
Oh yeah, probably more than that. Yeah.
Cause yeah.
Cause it's think about all the money you look at, the money you're spending. You know what I'm saying? I hate to even think about it. Give me a headache.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when you ran against the white boys, did you ever think about stop racing after you?
Never.
It was okay.
Never stop racing. Finger cut off, and I think I was ready to race in the next 2 weeks.
Oh, so that's what happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when I was flipping, the car flipped about 9 times.
Yeah.
And when I was flipping, I think the steering column broke, so I couldn't grab the steering wheel no more. So I'm just trying to hold on to the roll cage to keep from falling through the windshield. All that. Right there, where the windshield go at, that was scrubbing up against the ground, up against the wall and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was trying to hold on to the roll cage to keep from going down into that.
Yeah.
Even though the seatbelts did hold,
Mm-hmm.
And doing one of the flips, my hand got caught between the roll cage and the body. And when the body hit, smashed it between the roll cage, that was it, finger gone.
Oh shoot.
Yeah,
okay.
So
I didn't even know that.
You didn't?
That's crazy. Oh, you know what? I think Gadget did tell me that.
Oh yeah.
Gadget did tell me that.
So I lost my finger.
So they had to go take you to the hospital and cut it out.
Oh yeah. It was smashed so bad it wasn't saving it. With no saving and stuff, so clicked it off. The rest is history.
Dang. That don't affect your driving or nothing, though.
No,
now do it.
no,
Yeah.
No.
Cause you drive, that's your right hand? No, it's your
Left
right
hand.
Left hand? Okay, so you drive with your left
Yeah, I
hand?
think I raced 2 weeks after that with it wrapped up and stuff.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I didn't
Dang.
start no racing. It was hurting. I had to take some
Yeah.
pain pills and stuff, but I still get in the car and race.
That's how you know you're a legend, OG, man, because you back in the seat. It's like racing in your blood. Do you ever get burnt out from it?
Never burnt.
Yeah, have you ever been burnt out from racing?
Oh, it's getting that now. Getting that now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, getting that now.
Golly.
You like now I can tell it's a difference. And by doing it so long and everything, shit, I started back in, I think probably like 1977 to now. So everything get old, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, getting in and out the cars and stuff is just so boring really. Done did it so many times, you know what I'm saying?
So, how much longer you think you got with the racing?
I'm saying probably about 3 more years. About 3
You
more
already
years.
put a time on it.
Oh, yeah, I'm put a time on, yeah. 3 more years, 65.
So what you go do after you race?
Oh, I'm still gonna go to track and everything. I'm just not gonna be involved in driving, not involved in getting a car prepared to race and going to the track with cars and all that stuff. I still be helping people, you know, help probably get me a camp and help out with.
Man, Tony, you know you still gonna be behind the wheel. If somebody asks you to get behind the wheel, you go, man, you go give them a number and they go give it to you and you go do it.
Yeah, I died, but I just got some special occasion or something like that. But
Yeah.
it's just so, it's like you do anything long enough, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Nah.
Anything long enough, like I'm saying, you look at what it is, 24/9, and then you look at 77, you look at about 48 years and stuff doing something like that. It's just tiresome, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Then you want to take with a chance, you know what I'm saying? Because just because you make a shakedown in a car, that don't mean you're going to come out alive, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't know. Fast these cars is and everything, you're not guaranteed to just wreck and come out alive, you know what I'm saying? Then you take stuff, you're older. I can tell right now, the older you get, you take stuff more seriously sometimes.
You got any children, Tony?
Oh, yeah.
I ain't even ask you that.
Oh, yeah, I got kids, yeah.
How many children you got?
14.
14?
Yeah.
So they not in racing or nothing. They ain't gonna never get involved with racing.
My daughter, she like racing. My 2 daughters, they like racing and stuff. They go to track all the time.
I ain't know you have 14 kids. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
okay. So you go get them to racing, or you go get them trained, or what?
No. My son, most of my sons, I send them right straight to the military. Let them go.
Okay.
I really don't want them getting the race because, you know, they're just, racing's so expensive right now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And back in the old days, you can spend a little money and get away with it. Now you got to spend so much money to be competitive, you know?
Yeah.
Right, if I was starting to get in the grudge game right now, if I was starting out right now, I get me and about 3 other folks all chip in and do it together, you know what I'm saying?
You can't do it, but it's hard to
It's
do it by
hard to by
yourself.
yourself and be competitive, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless you got a lot of money, you know.
Even if you got a lot of money, you still gonna have to, man.
Oh,
you
yeah.
blow these motors up. I'm pretty sure that's not
yeah.
that's not
I've
cheap.
seen so many people that I started out racing with and stuff like that, and they ain't racing now because they didn't know how to manage their money and stuff, and they ain't racing no more because you can break a rich man.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. They start out racing, then they gotta pay for them motors and all
Yes,
that.
right.
And
They
it's,
go to the wrong people, the wrong shop, the wrong tuners and all that stuff. Some people I've seen, some people ain't racing no more because of that.
Yeah.
Too expensive, and then went bankrupt and all that stuff.
mm,
You got to manage your money in this racing game if you're gonna continue with it a long period of time.
some people got that one hit wonders. So yeah. Some people got the one hit wonders to where they come out for 2 or 3 years and
Yeah, I know it.
Boom.
They made a lot of decisions and stuff. You don't
Yeah.
see them racing no more. Or they may come back another 2 or 5 years. Then they'll know how to do everything.
So how does Tony Bynes stay relevant in the grudge game? How do you stay around for so long?
Stay around. Just the key thing is managing your money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't go overboard. Don't never bet what you can't afford to lose. That's period. Some people go out there and bet money they can't afford. You can't go out there and bet your house rent, your house payment, your car note, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't do that.
So this is another question that I got too, man.
Go ahead on, boss. Any question more?
Man, you had so many cars, man, and you drove for so many cars. You dealt with so many cars, man. I remember that era. I was with when that Moneymaker, 7-Up, Nightmare, the Dub. We was in that era. The Ruler. We was in that era.
Right.
I feel like that was when the internet started getting.
That's right.
So I was in that era. Me, Gadget. I don't know. Gadget. That's
Oh, yeah.
my godfather.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So I'm gonna say this too, like y'all really changed racing overall. Cause back in my day in Mississippi, everybody was running big tires and wheelie bars. And when you came down and said, "Hey, take the wheelie bars off. We got small tires. We ain't running no wheelie bars off and small tires." You know.
Right.
So you changed the game a lot, man. So how does that feel to just change the game? I got another question too after that. How does it feel to change the game?
Well, I feel right. I love that saying. That's part of my legacy, I reckon. You know, done did this and did that. You know, cause I run a lot of cars. They got big time. We buy small tires and got away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't run how a car look. I look at the car and race ET. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel like one of your most.
Okay, what you got? If you ain't but so fast, you ain't but so fast.
Yeah. Another race that I really love, man. When y'all ran, y'all went to Alabama with the ruler.
Oh yeah.
Y'all ran Pruitt. He told him take the wheelie bars off.
Right.
Yeah, I remember that video. I took the wheelie bars off, and I do y'all. Cowboy used to say that.
Oh yeah.
So that was another legendary race. But what was the car? I think I know the answer. I want to make sure I'm right.
Right.
What car made the most money out of y'all camp?
Well, I could say probably 7-Up.
Yeah,
we really had a lot of money in 7-Up. It was
Yeah.
we didn't have to really do no lot of tuning on it and all the buying stuff for it. We go out there, race, win money, load it back up, don't spend no money on it, go back to the next race and win. You know, that's how we did 7. 7-Up was a
little street car.
yeah, a little street car. It wasn't an expensive car, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You got to pick the people you race.
Yeah.
That's the main thing, pick
Yeah.
the right races. Can't beat everybody. You just got to pick the right race. Talk trash to them enough to get them to do things out their character and get the right race.
So that's what that's what it is. That's what y'all, cause y'all will talk noise and they'll get them so shook.
That's
They
right.
in a red light, you know, sleeping
right.
at the tree or doing
Talk them
something.
into racing, they don't really think they can win.
Yeah.
Talk no trash. Some people do crazy stuff like that. And most of our races we did like that.
Yeah. Cause y'all wasn't always the faster car.
No,
I'm gonna say 80% of y'all races, y'all wasn't the fastest car.
we was always the underdog.
Yeah, always. Y'all always had the slower car.
Oh yeah.
But when Cowboy, you can't beat Cowboy. You can't out-talk Cowboy,
Yeah,
man.
right.
So,
Make people red light or make them
Putting
put
that pressure
too much
on
power in their car and then they blow the tires off, all kind of crazy stuff.
so that noise talk is really,
Part of the race. It's part of the race.
it comes in effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we was good at it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know Cowboy was a big help to the team, boy.
Oh, yeah,
Cowboy, yeah.
Yeah, love himself some cowboy.
So, when it comes to grudge racing, you've won plenty of awards. Like, what was some of your best awards that you won?
Okay, well, Prime Time I won, I think 7 grudge races of the year. But the main thing about it, I'm not trying to brag or nothing. Even the years that we lost, we still was in the conversation, you know what I'm saying? So Prime Time been around a long time. Even in the years that we done lost, we almost we come in second place, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We was runner up. Even the years that we done lost, and never lower than third place, you know what I'm saying? We won 7 times, but the other times that we lost, we still was in second or third place, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I call we've been racing so much all the time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I'm telling you, man, I've been racing so long and so much. You got to travel, you got to race, you got to travel and race, you got to race and travel in order to win the grudge race of the year. Most people won grudge race, they done traveled, they done raced, a lot of races during that year.
Yeah. So how do you think you got so much respect, man? Because everybody look up to you and respect you, Tony. Like,
But you got to be dominant at the same time humble, you know what I'm saying? You can't just, we talk trash, but we don't never get personal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep it fun, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
nothing personal, not talking about people mamas and crazy junk like that.
Sure.
Then we keep it, funny, really.
Right,
Talk trash
right.
and funny, you know what I'm saying? We never had to get no hostile situation, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then we win, race, lose the race, still, have a good time after the race, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Talk
right,
trash and lock in again, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta keep it you gotta keep it unpersonal, you know?
Right.
Really, you keep it competitiveness, but not just kind of like nasty, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I ain't ever got no innings in the grudge. I couldn't got no innings in the grudge game, you know.
What do you like most about grudge racing, and why do you think grudge racing is the best type of racing, and what do you like most about grudge racing?
I like grudge racing. The grudge racing is way more than shootouts to me, better than shootouts.
Yeah.
And it do good to me after a race. People come up to tell me, man, thank you, Tony, you won some money, man. Thank you, won some money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of like that, you know.
Yeah. That's what you think. That's what you love most about grudge racing is
Oh, yeah.
people coming up to you saying,
Yeah, they won some money betting with us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because you ain't going to win every race, but we usually win 7 out of 10 races. We race 10 times. We're gonna win 7 or 8 out of them races.
Yeah.
Out of 10.
Nah, for
We're
sure.
gonna win them all.
For
On
sure.
a bad year, we may win 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
But we never lost. We never lost more races than we won.
Right.
Never. And like in prime time, probably been to every grudge track in America, probably. All the way from Iowa to Texas, Mississippi. Ain't no track I probably could think of that I ain't been to. I think one in Kentucky I ain't go to, but it ain't really no grudge track, you know what I'm saying? But ain't now grudge track that I know of that I ain't been to one time or another.
Yeah. So, what was your most memorable moments on the road? Cause y'all travel everywhere. What was your most memorable moments at the track? Like at the track, like at a particular event?
Traveling to the track.
Yeah.
Well, traveling track was good. The one thing good about traveling on track, we come back to social media. Sometimes we have flat tires and stuff, or axles bearing and rent bad and stuff like that. And I could call somebody in that area, damn near know everybody from A to B.
Yeah.
And they're talking about help, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We had a flat tire, and then we got another flat tire. We got another spare. You call somebody. I can call somebody. Girl from Texas, Tennessee, Alabama, North Carolina. I know somebody around the area. Hey man, I need to go by Walmart, get me a spare tire. And there's somebody gonna come.
Yeah. So what are some tracks that you love? What's some tracks that you love traveling to? You look forward to traveling to?
I love all grudge races.
I say it again.
Yeah, more tracks. Personally, I like a track with a lot of stopping room. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just in case something go wrong, you got enough. Some tracks, you ain't got no room for error. If your brakes go out,
Yeah.
parachute don't come out, some crazy like now you're in danger zone. You got chance of running in. If you got a short stopping area. I like the ones with long stopping areas. So if something happen, you got enough room.
Right.
Cause I have ran at tracks and my brake pedal done broke.
Man, I remember when y'all went to Holly Springs. Y'all had Hammer.
Yep, ran over in that hole over there. Cause we look like stopping. Cause something happened to Hammer. Something happened to brakes or something, and then they have no brakes, so I had to slow it down. The only thing to slow a car down, if your brakes go out, you got to put it back in low. Then I'll slow the car down. You can't let it stand low. Cause you go wreck it. Then put it in there, get stuff right out. To stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it if you brakes to give out like that. You got to drop down low, cause it's gonna lock the tires down, but you can't keep it like that, cause you finna wreck again. To get up off for it, get up off. That's the only way you can stop if you ain't got no parachute.
Right.
And something else go crazy.
Yeah, that wreck on Holly Springs was scary, man.
Oh, yeah.
And Hammer.
Oh, yeah.
But didn't y'all get the car together and race the next day or
Oh
something?
yeah, next week.
Next week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was a little baby wreck compared to all them big ones. Right?
Yeah.
Remember when I was in Valdosta and that car
That
ran
vet.
hit me? Yeah.
That vet. Yeah.
They hit Camaro. Yeah,
Yeah.
bad wrecks now.
Well, only reason I say Holly Springs because I couldn't see. Like, I never went down to the other end of the track, so I didn't know if it was a ditch or a hole. Or,
ran over there in the hole, over there, off in the ditch in the dirt.
Yeah.
No big thing though.
Yeah, that Valdosta wreck was pretty nasty too.
Because late at night, that damn dew go falling down there and stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of dangerous trying to stop.
So do you feel like your legacy is already set in stone?
It should be. It should be.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing else ain't nothing else I can do that I ain't did before, basically.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Yes, sir. Well, man, I appreciate your time. I'm gonna let you get in. I ain't kept you overboard. I ain't kept you over. But last question: who is Tony Bynes?
Well, Tony Bynes is known as a Mr. Grudge racer. Let's say that, Mr. Grudge.
Yes, sir.
They ain't crazy about I don't get in shootouts too funny.
Yeah.
I get shootouts every once in a while, but I like grudge racing.
Grudge racing.
Right.
Yes, sir.
A man got his own money up and not trying to shoot at nobody else's money.
Right.
When you get your own money, a lot more pressure on you.
Yes, sir. You can handle it.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Well, I appreciate your time, Tony. I appreciate you, man.
All right, anytime, boss. Forever Brudge in the house.
Yes, sir. Any last words?
Oh, that's it, man. See y'all at the racetrack. We'll be at First Ass Cutting next week. Then we'll be at Mike Hill's show. Then we're going to be at Larry's show down there in Jacksonville, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to be at Bobby Cole's show. And then we're going to be at Tate's show. I'm going to fill some more events in between that. That's from, that's ones that I've already got locked in and everything.
All right, there it is. Appreciate you, Tony.
All right, boss, man.
All right.
All right, take it easy now.